Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I don't know why I keep starting my intro when the music starts to die down. I do love that intro soundtrack though. It's by Dose 1, right? He doesn't just do the voice acting in the game, right? Does he do the voice acting of Agnumen, or is that someone else? Like an actual, like, prominent voice actor? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Die, werewolf, die. That's all you need to know. Bullet, that's all you need to know. We have a water barrel. I love seeing that in the opening room. I also can definitely see what we have as far as our starting items go. Shock rounds is not really a very like high quality item. Like the game doesn't ooh, mass shotgun. Pretty interesting. It doesn't view this as very high. I think it's maybe a B tier item. But maybe it's actually C tier now that I think about it. But we start with the mass shotgun, which is pretty damn potent as well on this Paradox run. Disappointingly, however, the electric bullets don't work with the pellets that get fired from mass shotgun. Only the primary projectile from mass shotgun has shocking rounds on it, which means that it's effectively probably not gonna do anything. It's not the only item in the game, or not the only weapon in the game that has that effect, where you don't get, let me explain this a little bit better here. It's not the only weapon in the game where after the shot explodes and additional projectiles come out, they don't get the bonuses. Mass shotgun, particulator. Once the particulator primary shot explodes, the extra projectiles that home in do not get benefits from your items. And I believe weapons like the chamber gun, ice rocket launcher, and exotic also don't get benefits. I think the bees from the stinger don't get benefits as well. The stinger is an interesting one though, because it also fires one bee. When you pull the trigger, that one does benefit from your items, but the bees from the stinger explosion don't, I believe. So mass shotgun, we're just relying on it being a good gun. Unfortunately, it won't synergize with our shocking rounds. Upgrades are still important for it though, because if you can get like, maybe not heavy bullets, but rocket-powered bullets, it'll explode faster. Damage ups will mean that if you directly hit an enemy with the projectile, it might explode and kill them. Anyways, we're talking a lot of shop here. What we're not talking about is how everyone is doing today on this wonderful Sunday warm-up Gungeon run, and also other things like Based Home Depot in chat saying, hey, it might be fun for you to play No Man's Sky. I did never play it. That's a strange way of phrasing that. I didn't ever play it. But also, I find personally that I have a hard time getting into open world, do anything you want, go anywhere you want games like No Man's Sky. Sure, you can go anywhere, you can do anything, any direction you go, it's all the same, but I find myself just having a hard time getting into that play style. And in No Man's Sky in particular, you don't even have like survival mechanics to worry about that actually like incentivize the player into exploring, do you? It's not like you have to go find fresh water to keep yourself alive. I hope not, because, I hate those systems as well for the most part. I guess if I had to think about a game that did it the best, look, I'm a big nerd. I think like Factorio does it the best, because you have to just explore to keep building the things that you are building. The exploration is all in service of being able to build more. Now shot grub will work very well with our electrical bullets here. So you like being told what to do, says Home Depot? Well, have an objective. I mean, the objective would basically just be the objective in that game is, I think, get to the center, like get to the center of the world, or there's not world, but universe. There's something there. I think that's how that game works. There's a big secret in the middle, and when you get there, it's like, don't tell anyone. It's all, it's all about the adventure. But I do find myself having a hard time getting into games like that. I do like survival games. Like I like Don't Starve. I'm just gonna have to break this. I like Terraria, Minecraft. I think Minecraft is definitely more of a, I'm not gonna say casual, but relaxing experience. And Terraria is all about that tiered production of your own equipment. Oh, I need to get this X resource so I can build Y item so I can fight Z boss, which is the next step in the ladder. I like that. Maybe I can find my own enjoyment in something like No Man's Sky? I don't know, I haven't played it. I also don't know how many people would like to watch me play a game like that. I mean, I did play Subnautica. I liked Subnautica. That was a fun game. Don't Starve, I mainly feed the spiders by turning their... I mainly feed of spiders by turning their meat into eggs. You feed off of the spiders, Dernuno. I hate the freaking spiders in Don't Starve because I like the spiders in Don't Starve. I just hate when they randomly turn into big spider mamas, and then you've got to like worry about the spider mama walking through your base, and you're like, oh well, if I fight spider mama, I'm gonna die, and I don't want to die. So what the hell am I gonna do about the big spider bases? I find myself in Don't Starve often trying to manage spiders and being like, okay, well I gotta cut them down. They're already growing up to level 2. Rip spiders. Core Keeper is a nice game, says Home Depot. Feels pretty Terraria, but not that clean. Core Keeper, or do you mean Dome Keeper? Dome Keeper is just survive waves of enemies and dig down. It's got that mother load vibe, right? I don't remember Core Keeper. I know Cobalt Core. That's a game that I want to check out at some point because I like deck builders and I like cutesy deck builders. It's like a top-down Terraria, Core Keeper. I should check that one out. Dun, dun, dun. Or you can recruit a bunch of pigs and make them fight the spiders. Well, I've not played Don't Starve in like, I want to say like 5 years at this point. It's been quite a while, but I do know that the way the game is still being updated to this day, not by much, but a little bit on occasion, the Don't Starve Together is like the main branch of the game at this point. So there's a lot of new content in that game that you can play single player. Metafusion says, I just beat RoboQuest, but the last character I had yet to do so. It was such a bad run, had to melee the final boss to death. Don't you have infinite ammo in that game? How do you have to why do you have to melee the boss? If I was gonna play RoboQuest, you could probably convince me to do it. I did not play it multiplayer. I only played it single player. You could probably convince me. Cross Code, says AJD. That one, hold on. Cross Code. I feel like I remember that one. It's very, I look at the picture immediately on Steam, and I'm like, there's anime characters in the picture. Will I actually like this? That's not me saying that I'm not gonna like it, but it's me saying, is it the right genre for me? Is it a roguelite or is it JRPG? You gotta tell me. Did you ever play Dying Light 2? I've never played Dying Light 1, so I don't know. Dwarf Fortress. I do have Dwarf Fortress. I should play Dwarf Fortress, because it's a game that I want to play, and now that it actually has, like, tutorials and graphics and UI and menus, it could be kind of fun to play at some point. As a more open-ended city builder, but I don't usually play city builders, or town builders, or village builders, or Dwarf Fortress builders. How many keys do we have? 0. Well, I guess 4 chests. What the hell? I guess we'll fight the boss and see what happens. I feel like you would be big into Children of Mortis' based Home Depot. Played it, recorded it, playlist stuff on YouTube, finished the game. Didn't 100% it, because there's a lot to unlock in that game, but I liked Children of Morta. And it had a DLC that came out after I had played it, but I haven't played that DLC. I mean, that's just like, that's a class-based kind of dungeon crawler type of game, and Children of Morta was fun. I was convinced to play that by Mud, actually. He told me he really enjoyed it and that I would like it, so I did it. And I did. I enjoyed it and I liked it. Imagine that. I have played RimWorld. To talk of my RimWorld exploits, I play RimWorld. I get to a point where literally I am dying because I don't have any of one particular type of electrical component you need to build everything, and then I just get bored because at a certain point in RimWorld, I'm not really like playing the game, expanding my base to expand it, having like these cool adventures with people. I'm more like, okay, everyone's dying because it's too cold, because all the heaters are broken, because I don't have any components. There's no iron left in the world. No traders are showing up. And then I'm just like, I'm min-maxing the game to just provide one resource for me, and I'm just like, I don't want this. Maybe I'm playing it wrong. I very well could be, but I'm just like, eh. We have 2 keys, but we're gonna spend 1 there, and then these chests are garbage. Do I have a water gun? I don't. Don't be a rainbow. Oh, okay. I'm always worried. We're gonna get infinity junk. Suck with micromanagement. I don't mind the micromanagement. The problem is that there's nothing to manage. If the game, I feel like if the game doesn't give you components to build, you know, 99% of the equipment in the mid and late game, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do? I guess I'm just gonna wait. Moving areas is part of the game. Except I don't even like doing that, because you go to a new location, you mine out a whole bunch of components, you bring them back, and then by the time you do that, it's like, okay, now I need more. Because they all burn out so quickly. I don't know, I just don't like that type of management. So not my game, and that's fair. Not every game is gonna be everyone's cup of tea. Would you try Mindustry, or are you too much of a Factorio purist? Says Hyperblitz. It's not about being a purist, but the gameplay does have to scratch that same itch. I played Shapes.io, which is fundamentally Factorio, but simplified. And I don't mean that as a bad way. I mean that as a, like, when you play Shapes.io, you're not researching copper and iron. You have circles and squares, and you are trying to like manipulate the shapes to make a certain shape that you can then hand in as your like next progress bar of completion. And that is a very fun game, but also it's very like limiting in a sense. When I played Shapes.io, I built a machine that can literally play the game for me. It automatically provides every necessary input and output possible. You can automate it, hooking it up to the like requester chest, the core, whatever it is, and then you can just let the game AFK. So at that point, I was like, oh, I'm done. I've won this game. There's nothing else to do. Maybe that's playing it wrong, but like, if you build a machine, like, because I come from Factorio. I played that game first. Factorio is all about automating things. So I automated the entire gameplay loop, which is a positive in Factorio. And in Shapes.io, I've realized, oh, wait a minute, I made myself redundant. There is now no reason for me to do anything in the game at all. So I stopped playing that game because I was done. I beat it. But Mindustry I haven't looked at too much. What I'm really waiting for is Satisfactory. Satisfactory has been in development for such a long time. I'm waiting for that game to be released, because it's basically like a 3D Factorio. That would be awesome. Shapes.io 2 I have seen. It's not really Shapes anymore at that point, isn't it? I feel like Shapes.io has like, you're actually mining for resources instead of just mining for shapes. It's getting a little bit complicated. But, I haven't been following its development. I would probably play it though. I like that Satisfactory has that third dimension. I think that could be very fun. Have you ever played Have a Nice Death? No, I haven't, and I probably should. Add it to the pile of games that people have recommended me, telling me that I would probably enjoy, but I haven't picked up myself because of video game fatigue, really. Genre fatigue, more like. Oh, it's like this and this and this, which are all games that you've played before. And I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, I've already played those games. Lots of one enemy rooms, says AJD. I mean, I love the one enemy rooms. Man, reload up. It's the entire reason I bought it. Very good with the mass shotgun. Why is one of your armor lower than the others? Oh, when you go down to a floor, sorry, when you pick up armor after having picked up the old crest, it just kind of like lowers itself a little bit, but if you open up the map, it fixes it. It's just a little UI bug. Don't worry about it. Well, Abe, how come you haven't fixed that bug in the game? Look, I fix things that are important to me, okay? I'll fix you. Dead Cell's on hold until the next update. I honestly, not really. No one's voted for it when it's come up on polls. I started playing Enter the Gungeon as my warm-up. Every stream I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play something just to kind of loosen up the voice and the fingers and drink some coffee. Slurp, slurp, by the way. But every time Dead Cells has been on the poll, no one's voted for it. Lately, everyone's been voting for Atomicrops, so if you don't like Atomicrops, blame everyone else but yourself. Gladiator says, I thought I might be losing it because it started looking normal when I zoomed in. Oh, the armor, yeah. Got 3 keys. Let's open some. I'm gonna gun munch. Gonna gun munch the snow. Ooh. Explosive decoy we can use to immediately steal the key. Gun munch, snowballer, and banana. Maybe keep the snowballer for the boss fights, but whatever. Ooh, buzzkill's pretty fun. Buy this, and we'll buy the key, and we'll buy the moonscraper, and we'll steal the key. I can't tell. Just walk in. I thought it might be a holster. I did. Man, after playing BCDD 20T yesterday, I'm starting to feel like the game is in slow motion, man. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I've just drank a lot of coffee today. I did start this morning early. The brain is running on, the brain is running on all 12 cylinders today. Play only BCDD 20TD. No, play only BBDD TT 20D. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Secret room, already gun munched, found the secret room. We're out. Buzzkill's gonna be very fun. Use Buzzkill and then probably Barrel. Dead Cells hasn't been on the poll a lot. I would vote for it if it was on the poll more often. Every time I put it on the poll, it's gotten 0 votes. So there's a reason why I haven't been adding it to the poll. Then again, you know, there is still that Dead Cells update that's in beta. And honestly, at this point, you know, even playing more Dead Cells, we're kind of done with the new content. Definitely like the next major update. Like if it gets a promotional update with like Call of Duty or something, and you can get like a gun, like a real gun, not just one of those old flintlock pistols, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah. If there's like a zombie mode and like a trader and everything, I'd be like, oh, sick. But, you know, we're done with it. We completed all the content, I think. So I don't find myself being like, oh, I need to play more Dead Cells. I didn't find myself thinking, oh, I need to play more Gungeon either, but people love it, so. I mean, there's gonna be a cursed update, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more updates afterwards. I don't think I've heard the developers, was it Motion Twin? No, it's the other one. I haven't heard him say, Evil Empire. I haven't heard him say, oh, we're done with Dead Cells after this. I've heard them say we have content planned until 2025, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more. BCDD 20T damageless when you do it, I'll do it. That's the rule. Academy knows the rules. He followed the rules. That's why he got his run out of me. The thing you're gonna miss from Factorio to Satisfactory is there's no threat in Satisfactory, which is weird in the beginning. Actually, I mean, honestly, I don't mind that. Because ultimately in Factorio, when you build your base and when you expand, you gotta worry about biters. The biters, the bugs, they're gonna start coming after you. But really, all that requires from you, the player, is something else to automate. You've got to automate defenses for dealing with the bugs, which is usually not that big of a problem. You set it up and you're done with it, and then later when you have more technology, you set up a better wall, and you automate the supply of bullets to the wall or something like that. So as long as there's still stuff to automate in Satisfactory, I'd be happy with it. And I know a lot of people who play Factorio, they turn off the biters because they're like, I just want to build my base, I don't want to have to worry about bugs. which is totally fair. You know, it's one of those play the game your way sort of situations. Balu Bear, welcome. If you decide to try out Lethal Company and need someone on your party, I've been interested in playing. Have you seen or played Lethal Company yet, Balu Bear? Hold on, I know Zerg's in chat. Have you seen or played Lethal Company Zerg? I could be convinced. That's what I'm gonna say, I could be convinced. My friend Chris, who, he played a little bit of it the other day, so I saw like, I don't know, maybe like 3 minutes of footage of it. Oh God. Him and I have generally some pretty like similar thoughts on games. And when I heard of Lethal Company, I thought it was gonna be like another Phasmophobia or whatever it is, where you just kind of like, you walk around and you get like spooks or something like that. But he said it was a lot better than that. It's a lot more faster pace and more fun and funnier. So I would be willing to give it a try. I could be convinced. I do declare I could be convinced to play some video games with people. Chance bullets. Chance bullets are awesome. For us right now, anyways. Let's go get the free item. We've got keys. We'll open some chests. AJD says, so I've got to play Blessed Gunslinger Run to get one. I played Blessed Gunslinger like a couple of weeks ago. We did a run. I randomed Gunslinger and I said, you know what? Someone wanted a Blessed run? Let's do it. Bardo, welcome. I played it yesterday, can confirm, really fun. And if it is fun, I'd be willing to pick it up. Right, that was a mimic, that's why we have enough keys. All right, boss fight, let's do this real quick. We'll use the little ammo we have in the buzzkill to kill the friendo. All right, I do love getting a free beam out of that. That's chance bullets in action. Oh, right, I swapped my weapons. It doesn't break bullets anymore. I should have realized. I did realize. Chance bullets is that didn't last long. Chance bullets is a really fun item. Look, I fully anticipate taking some damage here, I don't mind. Although, we were perfect before this. AJD says, I'm late on the new Gungeon runs going up on YouTube. Ah, yeah, you probably haven't seen it yet. Actually, I don't think it's gone up yet. I think I still have to render it out and upload it. Balu Bear says, I'm trying to go into Lethal Company blind. That's how I would like to do it as well. But, ooh. Yeah! Synergy. Makes them slower. But I would also need to, I would like to know if it's good before I jump into it, I think is what it boils down to. We don't have a singy, sorry. We don't have a singy. No, we don't have a synergy with the singularity, like tentacles or anything. It's a fun item, but honestly, I'm just gonna keep the decoy for the ability to steal. I like stealing. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, FBI. No, I like the ability to get more items in the game, and singularity is a little powerful, a little too strong for me. I'm gonna just dump it instead. Oh, I'm a dummy. No wonder I took so much damage. I'm not gonna blame it on the dodge ring, but I really thought some of those dodges were good enough. That would explain why. Completely forgot about picking that up. Take a drink, basically. T-shirt cannon we can dump. Triple gun we can get to the beam form and then hopefully it gets fired out of chance bullets. We'll do that and then we're good to go. Stormworm, welcome. Break time, how's it going? It's going fine. What are you breaking? Hyperblitz says, my friends haven't shut up about Lethal Company all week. I've heard good things about it, so. But I heard good things about Phasmophobia too, but that's not a game that I want to play. I think it looks slow to me. Stop it. But I should play it at some point, just to, you know, have an informed opinion, you know? Stormworm says, I broke my enemies in Path of Exile. You still playing that game? Thought you'd be done with it by now. Here we go. There we go. I do love getting the random ass mega shotgun shot. That's pretty good. It's got fast runs if that's a selling point. It's not about the runs being fast. It's about the like engagement with the game. Well, that was stupid of me. Being fast. Like I don't want to just have like one of those multiplayer games where you're just kind of waiting for things to happen. Like, oh, you know, we've been walking around for 10 minutes and like, it's just been walking around for 10 minutes. What is this gun, says Sour Lemonade? This is the triple gun. It has 3 forms. The first form is a very slow firing shoot, 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 shoot. The current form is a SMG, and the third form, oh baby, when you see it. When this gun hits 88 miles per hour. Save my keys. Paulo Bear says, I've been playing a ton of Path of Exile, also really liking the new league. I will probably never get into Path of Exile. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not saying stop talking about it. I'm saying just to be clear. It sounds like a fun game, but I don't know if I have the energy to get into something like that. Hey. Hello, my honey. Hello. All right, so triple gun. When it actually hits its main form, it's one of these. It's a pretty decent weapon. We plan to pick up Resident Evil games again soon, says Gladair. I should, I really should. I said previously that I will go back to them as soon as I get off, yeah, it works! As soon as I get off my lazy ass and actually upload Resident Evil 3 and 4 onto YouTube, which I haven't done yet. I have just been having a hard time finding the time to do that, and as soon as I find the time to do that, I will do it. Chest, other chests. Buy a key. I don't really want to open up a blue and a brown. So we'll open up the brown, and we got a key out of it, so we'll open up the blue. And let's fight. Or sorry, not let's fight. I mean, we're gonna fight, but let's also do gun game. If we can get a good gun. All right, thank you. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I missed by like half a second twice in a row. All right, well, we got the flame hand, which means, hey, all we need is duct tape and then we break the game. You son of a gun. You freaking son of a gun. What do we need? Can you even get chance bullets out of beams? I don't think you can. You can get beams out of chance bullets, but I don't think you can get chance bullets out of a beam. So we'll use the shot grub. No, we have better weapons than that. Use the mass shotgun. Use the Winchester. You guys remember when Treadnought was like the hardest boss in the game? Good times. Sour Lemonade says mass shotgun's bad. It's not bad, it's just, it's a conditional weapon. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Buzzkill. A buzz to a kill. Hey, Frostfallen Dunk, welcome. How you doing? We can steal with this. Anything worth stealing? No? Beautiful. What made the tank the hardest? Oh, when Gungeon was first released, the tank had better AI, and the dudes that he summons had better AI. So he got nerfed pretty soon after release, and necessarily so, I think. Sour Lemonade says, Treadnought was always the easiest third. Actually, that's incorrect. The easiest was Beholster. They buffed Beholster at some point to make him a little bit more difficult, because Beholster used to be the easiest boss. They used to not really predict shots. They would predict your movement. They would walk to try to cut you off and then also shoot in front of you. So the soldiers that the Treadnought summoned were just absurd. Cozy Sunday watching my favorite Gungeoneer. Who's that? Retromation. If only I was as popular as him. If only I got my names placed in video games. Yes, I hold a grudge. No, I don't. But Gungeon developers, I'm looking at you. Right. Maman, I like the inclusion of actual arrows to help me out. Instead of oodle-gurgum. Oodle-gurgur. Right. Down. Look, my only question is how many BCDD20T runs did he beat? You know, let me know. I'm waiting. That's right, I thought so. Not as charming as this rat code was made for me. What needs ammo? Triple gun's gonna get worse because it's gonna have ammo in it, so let's purge the ammo. The day they add an enemy with the movement from the Assassins of Nuclear Throne is the day I quit Gungeon. It says Sour Lemonade. You got a problem with the Assassins? Let's, honestly, Buzzkill's probably the best. Are you kidding me? Yeah, whatever. The only thing he did that you didn't is a tier list. Oh, yeah, okay, you got me. Why is T-map? Tabs map. What did I do to my key bindings? Pixely, welcome. Stormworm says, I always struggled with the Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer is an interesting one because Mind Flayer wasn't in the base game. Like the original release. They added that in later. I think, right? I don't remember Mind Flayer being in, you know, Gungeon 1.0 on release. Maybe it was. But, Mind Flayer is a bit tricky, yeah. Not the trickiest, but a bit tricky sometimes. How's that not broken yet? Ow! How did that hit me? Ow! Twice! Jerks. Sour Lemonade says, Cannon Balrog's harder than Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer is a very just like patterned boss. As soon as you understand the pattern to dodge it, you're pretty much set. Cannon Balrog is way more random. You don't exactly know what he's gonna do. His bullets have more spread. Break both the things. Couldn't do it with these guns. Supply drop update added Mind Flayer. You know what? That's that was like the first major update. So yeah, it wasn't in the original release. It was added very soon afterwards. Supply drop, yeah, one of the first major updates. I think that added challenge mode, right? It added Daisuke? I remember beta testing that one, because it was just like Steam beta, opt-in. Really? Oh no, the last run! It's leaking into this run! Mind Flayer can be harder than Balrog if you don't have an explosive weapon. Explosive weapon definitely helps for the bell. But definitely an explosive isn't required for the Mind Flayer. I mean, it's not required for any boss. It just really helps. For Mind Flayer, and especially Kill Pillars. And Lich 3. And Lich 1, really. Challenge mode, Doug. Doug was added in supply drop, really. Save button. Save button wasn't added in supply drop. That was way after, right? Oh, maybe it has been in that long. I don't know. Yeah, we got blank bullets, which is insane. And all of a sudden now, our saws are going to slice and dice. Our Ricochet is gonna, oh, I like that. Bounce around, Mass Shotgun's gonna aim, Shot Grub is gonna just be one big pellet now. I like it, I like it. Hey, I like it. Casually reading that while breezing through the Punch-Out phase. Well, I have done Punch-Out like a billion times now. Oh, right, blank bullets, I forgot. Sour Lemonade says, I played Gungeon, farewell to arms. You started playing in the last update, interesting. I mean, I guess if you're gonna start, at the end is a good place to start because that's where it gets the best content, right? All right, what do we not want? That's easy. And I guess we'll just keep using buzz. Buzzkill. Buzz, 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 buzz. Stormworm says, I think I bought this game around supply drop update. Fair. Okay. Really, I'm not gonna pick it up. Actually, we don't even need to pick it up. Really wonder what we're gonna see out of Dodge Roll for their next game, potentially. It's okay, everyone. I'm sure one day we'll get new information, new content. Well, not new content. Gungeon's not gonna get any more. I don't get lore-wise why the Drake would betray you even though you feed and escorted it. Well, I mean, we are the like D&D character with good intentions. There's like a small toy that we're delivering to like a child in the woods who's like, oh, my favorite toy got eaten by a, what's a D&D creature? A troll. And then we return it and it turns out the child is like this demon and it's like, you fool, you've returned to me, the object of my power. Like that's basically what's happening here. We are giving the dragon the means it needs to eat the world, basically. The dragon is consumed by an ever hunger. And we're feeding it, but we don't know that when we're just out and about. We're like, hey, this dragon, this poor lonely dragon child needs to be returned to its dragon parent. Stormworm says, I've seen a few games try and copy Gungeon, but it's mostly failed. They have less content. Most of the runs are similar due to lack of items and weapons. I mean, Gungeon definitely has that edge. It's got the Isaac thing going, where you have infinity weapons and items. But I think Gungeon has what a lot of games lack, which is a lot of style and humor. You know, everything's a bulletkin. There's a lot of puns everywhere. It's not the first game to, you know, have... It's not the first game to have puns, but they're done very well. It also understands what makes it fun, you know? bullet hell and walking around picking up items and, you know, getting good cool guns. How are you not dead? How are you not dead? I've played a bunch of games like that I keep getting ammo for this, that have, you know, their own take on a dungeon crawler bullet hell, like Gungeon, I meant to say. They're just missing that something. They're missing that soul. And I'm not talking about a shoe. What a joke, I know. Well, I'm incredible. Wonderful, even. Eat the spice, take the baseball bat. We don't need anything from the shop. We can steal from the shop. But... machine pistol, maybe? No, I don't think we have a synergy with it. Maybe shock rounds would synergize with it, but like we already have that in Buzzkill, pretty much. Good art, good character, good sound design. Oh, I love the synergy. Good animation, art, lots of little things, like the ground is not just a solid color texture, like there's tiles and carpet and then broken stuff on the ground, like pots because I broke them, like the place looks a little bit more alive than a lot of games. You know, variations in the color texture and the palette used. It's all palette texture and color, you know, whatever. It's all very good. Okay, this is an unbelievably strong combination right now. Hey dude, can I have your spice, friend? Really? LJ now? We just started! Well, it doesn't matter, we're gonna kill the boss quickly enough. All the success comes down to featuring a corgi. Maybe that's the secret. It's got a dog. Oh boy, the Derringer. All right, let's sell the Derringer. We can get rid of Elja by getting rid of Excalibur. I guess blank bullets is cursed, and we stole 2 items, so that makes sense. This is a good time for us to lighten the load, I think. Chamber gun is a good weapon for that to be on. Moonscraper is the one that I wanted to drop. Everything else I think we can keep. Oh, where's my, there it is. Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh yeah, we have Casey too. Yeah, good point. So there is a strategy here, by the way. How chance bullets work, and this is very important. When you shoot it, it will fire either a bullet or a beam, okay? It first rolls whether it's going to be a bullet or a beam, then it actually fires, it picks a bullet weapon or a beam weapon. So by having only one beam weapon, we guarantee that when it fires a beam, it will be that beam weapon. So, you know, firing Winchester here, we're gonna get bullets, but then when it fires a beam one of these days, Saw blade. Saw blade. Mass shotgun. There it is. Fires that beam. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I don't think that keeping... I think that getting rid of Moonscraper gives it more mega beams. Because instead of splitting the beams between the two weapons, it's gonna be 100% beams from that weapon. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Because it always feels like when you have chance bullets, you get a lot of beams. I think this is good. Anyways, let's get out of here. Pixley says, my only gripe is not having an option to disable the camera following your character. Makes it harder for dodging. Oh, I mean, you can do that in, there's a mod for that, I think, but you can do that in co-op, I think. Or no, yeah? I think in co-op, no, co-op still follows your character. I think it's a mod. I think it's only a mod in Gungeon to make the camera not follow you. So hey, another beam. Hey, another beam, look at that. Chain lightning. I gotta look it up. I don't think I've ever had this synergy before. Chain lightning. Gungeon. The range that shock bullets can connect to bullets is increased, and the lightning can connect to enemy bullets. Very interesting. Radgun. Radgun is one I don't understand with the chance bullets. Can we make it so that it only gives us the big mega shot? Because if we can, that would be awesome. Dude, we're getting so many mega shots, mega beams, giga beam. Yeah, why not? I mean, with the electricity and with the random mega beam, we should have no problem breaking skulls. We're just crushing it. We're just waiting, man, at this point. Oh, I dodged like 3 times in a row like an idiot because I couldn't see my character. And I lost track of myself again. This is where I need small UI mode. Whatever, I don't care, hit me. Come on, stop trying to hit me. Why am I shooting? I didn't mean the character but cursor. I just like that you don't like that the camera follows the cursor. I feel like that's very important though, so you can aim. I feel like it would be way harder to aim if you didn't have that. I don't know what hit me there. That was a weird one. Oh right, the bullets get stuck on the wall. I know it hit me. Look, at least I'm not thinking I'm cursed. I know I'm cursed this time. Why's our dodge roll so fast? Does spice make your dodge roll faster? All right, what do we got? For this one, we will go to the beam. Doesn't make the dodge any faster. I feel like my dodge is fast. Maybe it's just the speed up making the dodge go further. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, video games. There's a few I wanna try at some point. Space Turtle Real MVP. Dude, definitely that boss fight. You know, we gotta hand it to Space Turtle. Pulling his own weight. Absolutely. 110%. 120%. 120%. Space Turtle. Ah, there we go. I was wondering when we would get more spice. Make Turtle one-shot the Lich. I assume Turtle does get your damage bonuses, right? So if we ate enough spice, could the Turtle one-shot everything? Or would it have bad aim and never hit? What do you think? You know, I guess Turtle shots are affected by my aim, right? Yeah. My aim bullets have done it. Oh my god, alright, well, fine. Summon LJ, what do I care? If we're gonna do this, let's do this, man! Don't want it. It's gonna ruin my beam synergy. I guess we could gun munch it. Cursed Hand gotta be the most useless thing ever. Does it even do damage when it shoots you into a previous room? I don't think so. I should be saving the ammo drops, but I'm lazy. Man, I'm having a hard time, like, seeing the screen. But man, we're getting through these rooms real quick, aren't we? Hey, Wolf! Maybe we can get enough damage upgrades that the Wolf can one-shot the boss. You ever think about that? Huh? I wonder if the Wolf gets our bonuses, too. I don't know. These are all questions that I don't know the answer to. Save the chest. What's the most OP item gun synergy in the game? I mean, anything makeshift cannon's gonna be pretty good. Oh, well, sure, I guess we'll take more spice. Let's not use it, though, because I want to use it after we lose HP. You know what? I do have an idea. Grab this. Chuck it in the munch. How much was this? Never mind. Let's put in the, I want Anvilin shots. What if we put in the, shot grub? Crown of Guns remote bullets. That is pretty good. In particular, though, I was thinking, I've had a synergy once, and I don't remember exactly what the synergy was, but I had a synergy with makeshift cannon and like homing bullets or something, where the shot just orbited the dragon for like a solid minute, and one projectile just killed the boss for me, and it was hilarious.
Nice. Whack. Whack. Whack.
Hold on. And like that was the best makeshift cannon I've ever had, well, other than duct tape, because it was just one shot, one kill. Oops, wrong button. It's good enough. And we'll go back to saws, and we're out. Time to count to 9 with Abe. Only 8 today. Radgun is gonna be so much better than the clank, clank, clank of the saw blades. Oh, I'm gonna keep using the saw blades. I'm not gonna be using Radgun. We're just gonna get free Radgun shots on occasion now. I'm sorry you thought that this would be done in a different way. No, no, no. Thank you, Wolf. Maybe now with the Radgun you can instant kill. I don't think we have the damage. We don't actually have that many damage upgrades. We only have spice. And with 4 spice, you're not like multiplying your damage output by 10. So there's not even a reason to try at this point. We would need more than that. Now, we might get a weapon from that gun muncher, which could do it. Ding, 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 ding. Lots of ding-dings, I know. You know, we can pick that up. Spawn in some spice then. Look, you know what? You know that's not how I operate. I don't spawn in. What I will do though is more spice. What I will do though is more drugs. I'm gonna say it's probably this way. You know what? Go over there. Never gets old seeing the crazy combos in Gungeon. And I like this weapon synergy. I like the saw blades. They're fun. Alright, cool. At least it's not cactus gun. At least it's not. Although I don't know. What are your own tier lists for worst sounds in Enter the Gungeon? I think I like this combo because it lags. That's the fun part. Also, click-a-clacka, click-a-clacka. Freaking juggled that guy. Sour Lemonade says, I like cactus. Slash ban. I know that's a lie, because no one likes cactus. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. You got me. My damage output has drastically been reduced now that I no longer have ammo, so why don't we just go get some? I'll die on this hill. Well, you're gonna die then. This combo does not bring auditory joy. Isn't that like the catchphrase of some like food-based YouTuber? This one does not bring joy. Are you saying this one does not bring joy? Well, you know what? Brings joy to me. Well, we're definitely not gonna hit that damage cap, but I tell you what, let's try it. One, we're gonna go to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh God, he did it. Some home organizer had to declutter your home. I really thought it was like some food person. Like one of those channels where they just like eat a meal made for like 12 by themselves. Yeah, okay. Well, I tried. Actually, here's what we need. We need chain gun to be the gun on our weapon tier. Weapon select. Get random chain guns out of this. There you go. How do you like those sounds of saw blades, everybody? All right. Oh, I didn't even have triple gun active. Let's try the Rubinine. I like the Rubinine. Pong pong. Maybe give your all, maybe give your all ears a break. When you make your own bullet hell for the boss. Yeah. The tables have turned, Lich. Nah, I want to cancel that attack. You know, I haven't tried the strategy of get this guy to break by teleporting out of the boss fight, and that's how you do it reliably. I haven't tried that. Anyways, easy. Fun run. Chance bullets is a fun item to have. I like getting random bullets from your other weapons. Although I suppose the asterisk is, if you're playing Vanilla Gungeon by yourself, don't use it with weapons like the Particulator or Golden Gun or Mass Shotgun, because it replaces the projectile that you are shooting. This is Mod the Gungeon. It doesn't do that in this version that I have personally. Don't worry about it. I had Spice, I forgot to use it. Maybe we could have actually one-shot the boss. Anyways, good run, fun run. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.